a year and a half ago when I first dipped my toes into these vloggy waters. The first video that I made in this style was me going on tour with Ellie Taylor. Fast forward 1.5 years, and would you believe it? We're doing it again. In fact, we've been doing it for a while, but today is the last date of the tour, and we are heading to the heady heights of Milton Keynes. Strap in. She's here!
Put it away!
Give me coil in my brain. We gon' be okay. It's summertime, no sober time again.
We really need to get to grips with this, though.
The Fringe.
The Fringe.
How are you feeling about it?
It's its first outing.
It's hot off the press. It's the last day of the tour.
It is the last day of the tour.
I'm excited for Milton Keynes. You know, it's the whipping boy of towns.
I actually am quite fond of Milton Keynes. It's always been very nice to me.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
Bloody sellout.
Good times.
Good times.
That's what happens when you don't put this guy on the poster.
Burning out on a train and get up in the rain. When the sun shines, when the sun we rise again. Walking home on a silent street, I just
Oh dear.
funny, so comfort me. And the sirens ring in the distance, loud like a lullaby song, singing us to sleep.
The venue is currently a restaurant, but we are assured that it will not be a restaurant when we do the show.
Oh my friend, I see you now. Stranger, could you walk me home? Even if I drift somehow, no problem. I'm never gonna sleep alone.
Well, we're here backstage in the Pentagon. I want to call it the Pentagon just because there's like a sort of Pentagon table situation. In the main room is a man called Joe Brown. I don't know who that is, but he appears to be very popular with the over 60s. Do you think that will be reflected in our audience, LET?
I doubt it. I don't usually get people over 60. I'll be honest. They don't usually really watch Snog, Marry, Void.
Do you think those are still the people coming?
No. Well, sometimes there are. Sometimes people know you for that.
I suppose.
Yeah.
I suppose in a way, when that is the best thing that you've ever done, that's what they're going to come for,
The
isn't
best thing I've ever done. Artistically, that's certainly how I feel.
Ellie just doing the chairs.
I don't know if we're allowed to do this. Let's try.
I suspect no matter how successful you get, you always will rearrange the chairs. Look, I think it's a comedian's thing, isn't it? I bet when McIntyre gets to the O2. Well, these people are like in the emergency exit row. They get extra legroom. They should be delighted.
Make him feel very, very welcome. It's my wonderful friend, the fabulous Mr. Simon Feilder.
Great to see you. Guess who hasn't been on Live at the Apollo this week? Does this bit have its own special name? Or just a name? It doesn't have to be special. Wavendon. Oh, okay. From the Native American, meaning far from the artificial ski slope. What? I mean, none of it's old, is it? It was all from the 1970s, right? Is it old? How old's Wavendon? God, everyone got furious then. You have come to my town! Really turned into like a town hall meeting, didn't it? How old is Wavendon, please? Well, you can't just say it and then not back it up. I'm reading Wikipedia now to find out that it's actually a separate village that was mentioned as far back as 969. I've finished. That's it. I have finished the Ellie Taylor Memorial Tour 2016. Ellie Taylor has still got to go on and do the eulogy. How are you feeling about that, mate?
My own eulogy?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I've lived such an amazing life according to my eulogy.
I see you now. Stranger, could you walk me home? Even if I drift somehow, no cry, I'll never.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Ellie Taylor!
Simon said you had some classic Wavendon bants while I was out the room. He's told me to tell you that Wavendon is actually Old English for Waffers Hill. So that clears that up, I think.
Ellie is on doing her show now, and I am just sneaking around the venue.
Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright.
The regional part of the tour is officially over, but there are 2 more dates. Soho Theatre, 13th and 14th of December, where you can go and see Ellie's show, which I would highly recommend. And if it sways you, I won't be at those ones. So get your tickets now. If there's one other strand of the arts that I find has a lot of parallels with comedy, it's being in a band. I think there's the same amount of schlepping around, the same amount of like doing work for hardly any money, and the same amount of grind involved in actually making it anywhere. A friend of mine, he was in a vlog a long time ago where we learned improv together. This is Stephen.
Hi.
Hi, Stephen. He is in a cool indie band called Tellison, who I think really encapsulate that die-trying underdog spirit. Tonight, I am in the King's Cross Angel region at the Lexington to see their show.
Tellison, thank you very much for coming and sticking around.
I'm a writer! I think in music, you are quite a rare thing, which is you're like self-effacing, and I think you really encapsulate the die-trying spirit, which is not a phrase, but I'm really trying to get it to catch on. Your Twitter bio, you call yourself like a failed rock band, but you've got like 3 CDs out, you've got a shitload of really good videos, you've just had a full room full of people singing your songs.
Yeah.
So like, how do you balance that?
Right, it's relative. I think for me, it was bands generally judged on, are you the Beatles, right? And we're not the Beatles, man. It's the thing of your parents going, still going on tour. Happy 30th birthday.
Right.
And you're, oh yeah, sorry. And they're like, well, we're not going to come to the sticky pub that you're playing a gig in.
Someone's gonna
It's hard to convince yourself to keep doing it, being in a band or doing the thing that you love when it's not, you know, paying your bills, or you've not reached that level of success that people on, you know, like at your job or something goes,
right.
Oh, in a band, when are you going to be on Jules Holland? Never. For me now, it's just having a great time with my friends. I used to want to be the Beatles, you know?
Yeah.
And for me, that was my starting point. And I think we started the band, and the one goal of the band was to play the Astoria in London, and then they bulldozed the Astoria. So we're stuck in this. Well, we can't stop till we've done the thing that's impossible to do.
Oh no!
And so that's the.
It's like that guy pushing the rock up the hill.
Sisyphus. Yeah.
Sisyphus. Oh, and I think that says everything you need to know, is that like you're a band that can quote Greek mythology.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
drink red wine, drink red wine. Say that you're fine, say that you're fine. Drink red wine, drink red wine. Say you'll be. Drink red wine. Say you're
it's about perception. And this is really why all the stuff, our Twitter bio is so stupid, because music seems to be so much about perception, and the idea really with bands is that you should pretend to be in limos and on the tour bus and everything's going really well, and then you're faced with the reality of loading up the fire escape and it says asbestos. Do not go into the fire escape. Pretend to be successful and then you will be, I guess. And that just felt like kind of lying. It's so much more fun now because I'm not sweating about it. And my job is to keep carrying the rock up the hill.
Right. Die trying?
Yeah. Nailed it.
Stephen Davison from Tellison. You should obviously check out all their stuff. Is it on the internet? See any of it on the internet?
Yes.
Got some of it on the internet?
Yes.
Oh right, that's great.
Great
New MySpace and stuff.
Yeah.
Amazing stuff. Thanks, mate.
Bye.
So wet. Every time I touch it, it's so wet.
You're not going to believe who I found.
I feel like that is a really excellent insight into the parity between comedy and music. That's provided some useful information for you. And I will leave the final words of the night to Mr. Richard Soames.
Full of fire.